Alright guys, for today, sorry. I couldn't get this review in sooner or later. I was so excited to make it. So we got the Transformers 2007 movie, Blackout. No blades, while you ask. They fell in the crevices of my floor, or I lost them while I was taking them out of storage. Now, if I ever find him, I'll do a re-review and maybe get that back on. So, he's kind of missing a bunch of parts because he's been in storage for a long time. And I don't feel like digging the parts right now. So let's cut to the chase. And Scorponok's missing, by the way. As you can see, you got a nice looking helicopter. Pavlo Sahorsky helicopter, I believe it is. Yes, that's what it's called, I remember. But you got the nice window right here, which was in the movie. So was that side there. And that kind of looks like, I don't know. But that must be the antenna, and over here might be a gun, but I don't know where that went to. So you got like rockets here, and you got the blade here. It spins. Got the fin here. What should I say? 4500X. Right there. It'd be very nice looking too. But you can actually pop these open and have missiles launching out. So you're kind of in a stealth force mode. But I technically do not lock a lot. But you see this thing spins. And the only couple features he has, actually, that's another feature. This spins, we can see that a little bit. Just push this button here. That. And Scorponok actually does come out of here. Just press this button. It doesn't come out very well for mine. Try it again. Okay, kind of gives some support. Let's see Scorponok in there. It's kind of heavy. And here's actually a deluxe version of. This is some Dark of the Moon ratchet. And that's a big size difference, but these things are bigger than this. Like here to here, I guess. Like they're from the here to here, in my opinion. For wait, behind here, that's probably are. But that dislikes of it is that right there. It's kind of goofy, and this window back here is hidden. You have to like hold that up to support the legs, and these things broke on mine. Wasn't a week of it. I got it back in 2007. I wish these would turn to make it more accurate to how you transform. But that's just dislikes. And I wish, and there's actually landing gear. There's gears under here if I can get them out. Right there. And there's a rule, which I hate, which you could actually have the display stand from, so you go like that. So I do display these. I don't play with them very much. I just like to play with them, being stupid. Know that, so let's get to the transformation here. To do so, I'll just flip in that landing gear. And you see there's wheels here and here, and his hands aren't hidden very well. They're actually covered by this section here. But then when you look under it, you're like, there's hands. And there's his head right there. Okay, so let's transform him. What I do first is, it's already loosened. I just bring the legs down. Like so, and then you can flip up the head. Which is really accurate to how he looks. It's just not like this. You just flip out the head, you just turn it, and there's his head, I guess. And then you come to the legs, you rotate the waist, you bring that to the side, you flip out the feet, like so. He won't probably stand very well. I'll show you one. But we're gonna bring the arms down. We're gonna flip this part, which I'm trying to take off because I hate it. I don't know why, but then this all collapses in. You can rotate these out, missile launchers, and then these can just flip around, and then it connects in, and they can stand up. And then for the back here, this part here untabs, and then does that. Now for the blades, usually you have to fold them like you did in the movie, but I don't have the blades necessarily. So there you have them. It is a cool looking robot man. Now the head sculpt could have been a little bit better. It's just a little bit painted. The other one's just really accurate, but this one is just a blah. It's boring and drabby. But you still got the detail in the helicopter. You got the back section here, which you had to keep them up with. So the movie, it was like way back here. And now you just gotta hold it up. And it kind of looks crappy because you got a big hole right there. But the hands are just like machinery like and all that stuff. Fantastic stuff. Just my light here. There's a second light on him. You got like the little missiles up there. You can see, and nothing too much on here. You got a nice Decepticon symbol right there. I don't know that comes across in the light, but still got that. The feet are just boring. They look like clown feet to me, but that's how you looked in the movie. And that's actually another step of transformation I forgot to show. You do this. You just get back here, and these pop out somehow. But I don't know. I never got them out before. I figured that out when I first got the figure. I never know how to get them out. So it's good to articulation. His head just goes tied to like that much. It actually does rotate fully, but you gotta be careful because you'll break them very easily. Now the arms are weird. He only go that far in articulation. He don't rotate fully. The hands pivot. They do go in and out at the elbow here. Bend the elbow, rotate that part there. We joint the waist like a mouth beat, and the waist rotates to transformation. The legs go forward, back, in and out. You gotta kind of hold the waist down to get it to go in and out. Bend, rotate, feet pivot. Blah 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 blah. Who cares? It just gets the features. Am I correct? For the features. Okay, this is probably gonna fall down, but you take the back section off. It does remove, and you don't even stand. Watch. Try to make him. Try to get him to stand. He won't stand. So what you're gonna do for this is just in the blades you can fold out, but you gotta take the missile launcher here, the tab right there, and you bend his arm real tight, and then you get that hand to subdue it in. It's kind of top heavy, but there you have him with a little blade thingy, but I wish it would just pop out of his hand. Maybe the Revenge of the Fallen one has it. Maybe I'll order it online, I don't know. But there you have him, and just take it off. I'm actually going to take it off. We're going to transform this guy back. Now, he's still simple. Pretty simple. Like, unlike the Voyager, I'm going to do a little size comparison real quick before we do get to the transformation, which is pretty simple. Here he is next to Optimus Prime. Now, that's a size difference. So that's Battle for the Allspark. So that's the next line in the movie Generations line. In the movie line, so let's transform this guy back. I start with the arms first, so we're just gonna fold in the hands here. And you rotate that down for this arm only. I get. And then you just this up, take this up, you have to rotate it, and then this comes all apart. Well, rotate his waist, bend that, and do this, make sure his legs are positioned right, and flip in the head, that'll all clamp shut. But first, you have to pull it out like that, and then you have to clamp the feet. That's the patches, but we're just going to come here first, and then we're going to do this. We're just going to rotate it. It plugs right in. Then you just insert it onto a tab slot. And then we're just gonna... Now, actually, this is a Voyager class, I forgot to mention. But that keeps falling off. Why aren't you staying put? Here. And then rotate these little missile things around. So. And then this all has tabs in. Make sure everything's tabbed in. And for the blades, usually, you just spread them out. And each of these is all tabbed into place. And then there you got Blackout and his helicopter mode. And you may flip up the landing gear if you choose to. So you kind of have an upright position. But there you go. Now, this is kind of iffy to me. Because usually they don't... He tabs in very well. Sometimes when you have more than 10 years, maybe, you'll fall apart. But the blades actually are really plasticky-like. And you're easily falling off. Plus, you like creating scenes, which I kind of do. Like, I'm actually gonna get another display stand, a big glass display stand, and make a scene of him dying, but that's probably gonna cost me around $800 to get everything for it. But, actually, I forgot to mention the color, it's kind of drabby too, so It's bluish. It won't come across good in the camera. It's very, very drabby. So, that's this review. Stay tuned for more, and I might get another Transformer review in. So, let's get out of this review. See ya.